WCLE taking you back to 1983. Yes, I remember that song when it was popular. You know, I was probably not a big David Bowie fan back in the late 70s when he was kind of in his, what I felt was his weird stage. But in the 80s when he was more into tune to doing stuff like that right there, I became a David Bowie fan. But yeah, Modern Love, back to 1983. If you remember that, then you're probably in my age category. It is the Mix Afternoon Drive, driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. As we're here on this beautiful Tuesday afternoon, just another quick reminder, I-75 southbound, we are noticing now right around exit 20, where we got some activity going on there as far as looks like it's some sluggish traffic still moving in that area. So please keep that in mind and make sure you're driving safe out there, and of course through those school zones as well. Well, we previewed it a little bit earlier this afternoon. We told you we was going to be speaking with Suzanne Burns. She is here with Foudation House Ministries to tell us what the latest is there and some opportunities for not only for volunteers, but also for people to come out and be a part of what they're doing. So, Suzanne, how you doing this afternoon?
Hey, I'm doing great, Steve. How are y'all doing?
We're doing great. So glad to have you in here this afternoon. So, Suzanne, just kind of get us up to date about Foudation House Ministries. We'll start there.
Yeah, so for those that aren't familiar with us, we are the maternity home here in Cleveland, so we serve mothers in crisis, whether that means she's pregnant and homeless, whether that means she has lost custody, whether that means she's coming out of addiction and out of domestic violence situations, maybe coming out of jail. We provide housing, court advocacy, case management services, life skills, job skills training. Our job is to help her find her way to long-term lasting stability for herself and her children.
You know, it's something with these type of organizations and these entities that's in our community, which we're so blessed to have several.
Yes.
Is that I think people that's not a part of those circumstances, they don't know how much of a need that there is for that in our community.
Oh, exactly. I get asked occasionally, you know, well, aren't you in Willow Bend Farms doing the same thing? Don't you and Women of Hope do the same thing? And the reality is that we're all three organizations here in Cleveland. Women of Hope is in Charleston, and Willow Bend Farms is the program for survivors of human trafficking. We all work very well together, but we don't work at all the same. We don't overlap